Hey boss babes, and welcome back to my second video on my YouTube channel. And today I am going to show you guys my makeup routine. Honestly, this makeup routine I've been doing it kind of recently. I kind of wanted to, dip into makeup a little bit more and try out a little bit new things. My best friend London, she kind of showed me some tips, and so I have a full routine that I'm going to show you guys today. So let's just hop right into it. So first, what I usually do, just because I don't want my hair in my face, I'll take one of these little claw clips and pin that back. And then I got this on Amazon. They're just like these little clips that you can use to kind of pin back your bangs or any baby hairs. So I kind of just pin all of this back. Okay, and then pretty much all ready to go. So what I like to start out with is kind of just prepping my face, doing some moisturizers, some serums, all of that stuff. So I'll just take some of my serums. Spread it around. And what serum I really like, I actually found it from, it was Emma Chamberlain's video. I think she had like this guy on, I don't know if it was like Zoom or whatever it was during the pandemic, and he kind of showed all the products on Amazon that are good skincare products for you to use. And this was one of them. Bliss. It is a Bright Idea Vitamin C TRI-PEPTIDE collagen protecting serum. Okay, we'll just do a tiny bit more. Can never have too much serum. And then just to kind of get that into my skin. I have a little mini fridge in the bathroom, so I keep these in there, and it cools your skin so much. It's so refreshing. Mm-hmm. I can see the product just distributing all evenly with this. Underneath. Feels so good. I highly recommend, if you do not have one of these little eye rollers, to get one and put it in either a fridge or a mini skincare fridge, and it feels so good on your skin. Okay, a little bit on my nose. I have a nose piercing, so I have to avoid that. Okay, I think I pretty much rolled my face long enough. Okay. Next, after you roll in all of your serums, you can use multiple. Sometimes I use multiple, sometimes I just use one. I'm only using one because just to save time, and I don't want to do it. Okay, so take some moisturizer. I use the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream Hydrating Moisturizer. And this is the one moisturizer I don't have in my mini fridge, because I usually take it on the go with me, and so I just have it in my makeup bag. And even though it's not in the fridge, it's always cooling on my skin. I think it's a hyaluronic acid. So good. Then I just kind of rub the rest in my hands, sometimes on my arms. Now I look like a glazed donut. Just shiny. Okay. So then after that, we'll do some sunscreen. Obviously, this is the same one that was in Emma Chamberlain's video. It's very dirty. Comfy Water Sunblock SPF 50 plus. It's essential oil-free, no stickiness and light texture, 70% water-based formula, 100% physical and non-nano sunblock. Heard this was good. I use it, it's bomb. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer for my skin to dry. And let me actually grab this because I almost forgot. I'll also put on a eye cream after. But while we're just waiting for this to set in, I'm going to prep my lips. They're actually not as dry as they usually are, but they're still a little crusty, so we can do something to it. I use the GLOAT by Truly Greatest Lips of All Time. I found this from Chantel Jeffries on YouTube, and when I saw her use it, I was like, I want big lips like hers. And she attributes a lot of it to just taking care of her lips. So I bought the set. That's where they get you on advertising. They're like, ooh, let's get a girl that already has big lips, have her use our product, and then everyone's gonna wanna use our product just to think that they have as big of lips as her. But, not gonna lie, my lips, like before using this and then after, you see like a big difference right after using it, just because it plumps your lips. Mine kind of get a little bit darker. But this is just the lip scrub, Sexy Soft Lip Scrub, Peppermint and Hyaluronic Acid. It is vegan as well and cruelty-free. Step one is done. I'm just gonna wipe a little bit. I have a towel right here. I'm also gonna use this. I have like dried out beauty blenders or makeup wipes. Oh my gosh. And I'm gonna be honest, at first when I got this, the GLOAT Truly, it wasn't tingling as much as like I thought they were going to tingle. So I thought like mine didn't work. I thought it was like defective, but it works. Okay, and then number 2 is the lip plumping serum. It is organic aloe and hyaluronic acid. You can actually buy the whole set of all 4 products online. That's what I did, but sorry, I'm just gonna rub this in. All right, step 2 is done. Step 3, got a little bit in my mouth, is the big juicy lip oil. Honestly, I don't really want to put it on because my lips are already pretty juicy, but feel free to use it if you like, if you have it, and doesn't hurt. You can use more oil, you don't have to, it doesn't do anything. But last, but certainly not least before we put on the sunscreen, is some of this lip butter. It's again peppermint and hyaluronic acid. Sorry, I had some of the product in my mouth and it doesn't taste good. Don't eat it. That's pretty much the best tip I can give you. But makes your lips look juicy and hydrated, and who doesn't want a nice little lip treatment for when your lips are all gross and chapped, you know? Definitely if you live in Arizona like me, you know that we have very, very, very hot and dry summers, and you get chapped lips pretty much the entire summer. Okay, so just with sunblock, just take it. Thing that I like about this sunblock is usually I feel like sunblock, it's super white on your face for like a long time, where this like blends in pretty easily. Okay. I feel like that's as good as we can get that. And then last but not least is just the eye cream. I just use the Neutrogena eye gel cream, Hydro Boost. And then you're supposed to use your ring finger to apply it. Apparently it's like way less pressure than like your other fingers. So I just take that, make sure to kind of get it up a little bit on the side of my nose, because since I will be using makeup right here quite a bit, I don't want it to like get too cakey. So with it being super hydrated and wet, it won't crease as bad, which obviously there's a lot of other things that have to do with creasing, but won't look as bad as if you don't do this at all. Okay. So now my face is all prepped, and we are going to jump in to makeup. So what I'm going to start with first is my eyebrows. The eyebrows are what I'm going to start with first, and then I work around my face as I go. I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Brow DipBrow Pomade. Looks like this, cute little cap. But what I do is I take an angled brush. Usually you can get it wet. I don't have anything right now, so I'm just gonna spray it with that. And just kind of rub that out on my towel. I'm gonna do one more little squirts. I'm just a hot mess. See, you can tell I've never done a makeup video before, because half the time I'm just like, dropping things. Things are just going all over. But, oops. Grab this, get it all wet, and then you can dip it into the Browmade. Take the cap and kind of just dip it, or just kind of press out everything, just so then your color isn't that dark, because obviously you don't want super dark, but like, see, just kind of moving it around, blending it so then it's not as dark. But it's kind of hard to do that sometimes because I can't get it to spread. There we go. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Then right before I actually apply that stuff on, I'm just gonna kind of brush through my brows, kind of see what I'm working with today. Because I feel like every day your eyebrow shape is a little bit different. Sometimes they want to work and stay up, and sometimes they don't. Okay, so now that I brushed through my eyebrows, I'm gonna take the product and just follow the line. And don't be alarmed, it's obviously gonna look crazy at first. I am going to fix it up after and clean it up after with concealer. But for now, I'm just gonna frame. And then you go back in if you need a little bit more product. Grab a little bit. Okay. Now I'm gonna go under. Gonna take a little bit more. Sometimes if your brush isn't wet enough, that could have something to do with it. Just take a little bit. Okay. Going back in. Go crazy with it. That is okay. We want to go crazy with it because once you clean it up, it won't be as like prominent. Kind of blend in a little bit easier. Oops. See, I already messed up. There we go. Okay. Some of the product was on the edge of the brush right there and just printed on my face. There we go. Go a little bit back on this side just to kind of clean this up because I feel like I messed it up. Okay, it's the best I can do right now. This brush is being done. Next, take this again, go up kind of closer. This is kind of where you can do the front end. I like to do obviously a little bit darker on the outside with the darker pomade, whatever it's called. And then with the Benefit brow pencil, Brow is ultra fine brow defining pencil. This is precisely my brow. I forgot. I think it's Brow is that what it is? But I just take this and this is kind of where I draw thin lines to kind of make it look more natural. Then I'll just brush through real quick. See if I like how that looks, and I do. And then I'll set it real quick. And I just use the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. I usually just brush my brows up. They look so nice when they're up like that. Okay, so one side is done. Next side. Oops. And honestly, if you know a better way to do your opposite side that you write with, give me some tips, please. Because half the time I have no idea what I'm doing. I just try to make them look natural without being too much at the front, you know? But it's hard because this eyebrow is always more full than the other. But oh well, this should be good. Now just brow gelling it again. Oops. There we go. Do you see I'm just knocking everything over? Can't have nice things sitting up because I'll just knock them all over. Okay. So now, after doing that, you usually take concealer. Try to take one that matches your eyebrows or your skin color as close as possible. I unfortunately am a mix between like these two colors, so I kind of just take them both and do a little bit on each side so that I can kind of mix it myself. But I'll take it, go right here first, and then a little bit on this side, a little bit on this side, and then I just kind of start going. So what you ultimately want is just to shape all around your brows. Okay. And then go this way on top of your brows. Don't be afraid to get close. Okay, now for the other side, go back. Okay, if you need a little bit more, don't worry, just go and grab a little bit more. Okay, didn't want to go too much into it, so now I'm just gonna try and get that as close as I can. There we go. One more. Okay. And then you can do a little bit under here as well. It's just really hard with the Flutter Habit eyelash extensions because you don't want to get that all over your lashes, but if you do, it's okay, they'll come off. Okay, so now I am going to take a little wet beauty blender and just start blending. Just kind of tap, tap, tap. This is probably one of the most boring parts because you can't really do anything. You just sit here and you tap. Okay, I am going to blend this and then I will come in after, just because I'm probably going to be sitting here for at least 5 minutes blending this all out and making sure this all looks good. So I will be back. Okay, so I am back. My eyebrows are all pretty much done. I blended everything off camera, and now we are going to move on to the next step. And the next step is to pick your desired foundation. I use the Ilia. It is the Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40. So I'll just kind of take that, put that around. Take a little bit on the forehead because I already have some on there. There we go. Got a couple drops on me. Okay, and then now I'll take my beauty blender and just dab around, kinda. Little baby hairs right here. Okay, blend that in everywhere. Oh, sorry, I had to adjust myself. Now, blending this side. Okay, then my nose. Here, just kind of blending. Since I already had concealer on the top, that's why I didn't put as much, because I don't want to make my skin too dark since I am super pale, as you can tell. It's the winter and I'm pretty much a vampire and never go outside. Probably the most light I get is right now. Okay, so let's blend a little bit on my neck just so then I don't look this insane. Am I the only person that applies it that way? Ugh. It's a pain to apply this. just me in my natural habitat, like me being weird. I look all one color. Oh my gosh. All right, there we have it. I'm blended. Do you like that? All right. Next step is to take a mix, because obviously I don't have the right color foundation. If you do have the right color foundation that matches you, you don't need to do what I'm doing, but in case you don't, take just like a darker and a really, really, really light one. Take the light one, go right here, take a little bit more. Oh. We wanted to do inner triangles, and take the light again. We're gonna go up here. And the reason why I do it out here as well is to kind of make it look like we're snatching my eye up. Hold on. Whoop. Technical difficulties. There we go. Okay. Then you take the dark again. Kind of mix a little bit up there. Okay. And now we blend. Most of this video is me just gonna be blending. So I'm gonna take off my nose right here. Push it as high as I can up into my inner corner. And we just press and press and dab and dab and dab and dab and dab until it's gone. And even when you think it's gone, still keep pressing a little bit more. Okay. It's gonna be fun editing this and looking back and see how weird I look and all the weird faces I make, because sometimes, like, just, you know, when girls do mascara, you're sitting there like trying to put it on your under eyelashes. Like, can't even imagine the faces I'm making right now with trying to blend all this. Just blend. All right, before, after. And what I like is, like, you want to be pretty dewy, because I noticed, at least if you have some like dry skin like me and your skin looks super like cakey and stuff with like powders on, is use a lot of creams and use a lot of like dewy foundations and just things that are very dewy, so that when you do put on the powder afterwards, it doesn't completely dry your skin out. And that's what I've been doing. And honestly, my makeup game has changed. Like, I feel like I actually know what I'm doing and I don't look like a complete cake face. And I'm putting on a lot more makeup than I used to. Just blend. Whoop. See, that's the only thing with like eyelash extensions, is sometimes with the beauty blender you can like poke yourself and then the inner corner of your eyes just become a little red, or have something in it, but no, I think I'm okay. Actually, maybe not. Oh, I just have, oh yeah, and I have like blonde eyelashes. That's why majority of the time I like to have eyelashes on, because it actually looks like I have eyes or eyelashes. Oh my gosh, looks like I have eyes. Well, even without eyelash extensions I would still have eyes, but I actually look like a girl and have eyelashes. with the flutter habits on, because without them, I look like I have no eyelashes. Okay. Okay, so now that that is all pretty much blended out, we go on to the next step, and that is contouring. So I use, oh my gosh, I don't even think I've been saying some of the stuff I use. For my concealers, like mix, I do the Tarte Shape Tape in Fair Neutral 12N, and then I use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish in Light Sand. And then obviously the eyebrow pencil is number 3. And I already said the other eyebrow stuff. So now, usually I think what I used to always do is, you see right here where this like natural line where my cheekbone is, I used to go right there, but instead I go above it. And with going above it, I honestly feel like it just brings your entire face upwards. That's what we want. And then on my jawline to make that look more snatched. Up here, I'm gonna redo this little clippy clip because it's not been helping me out lately. Let me take this one too. Okay, we should be good. Then at the forehead, boom, boom, boom. I kind of do a little bit right there too, boom, 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 a little bit right here, boom. And I've seen people kind of do that. Oh! Oh my god, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh. All right, we'll just trust the process. We'll trust the process. Yep. This is what you look like when you do it. Okay, then with the concealer. Then you do this with the lightest concealer you have. And then you just, this is it. This is what you walk out in public like. Hi, my name is Heather, and this is how I do my makeup. Thank you guys so much for watching. All right, now what we're actually gonna do is take another beauty blender. I'm probably going to need to wet this, but you just pretty much dab all the contour in, and then I'll take a different beauty blender and blend in all of the contour first and then all of the concealer after. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually do a little bit of this off camera, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like all blended in, because I'm probably gonna need to re-wet this in like 5 minutes. All right, see you soon. Okay, so I'm back from blending. I'm gonna be honest. I've had way better days with makeup. Like my forehead right here just is not blending at all. It just looks creasy and cakey. So we're just gonna roll with it. What I'm gonna actually do is I'm gonna put some translucent powder. I'm hoping that some of this will help. It might not, but it's actually helping quite a bit. Cool. Okay, let's do a little bit up here. Okay, actually it may just need to have been set. So I think we are all good. I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. My parents called me real quick, so I just wanted to answer. But yes, I put on translucent powder to kind of try and make it not look as bad, and I feel like it helped a little bit. My nose is itchy. Okay, so now what we are going to do is I am going to take some bronzer, and oh my gosh, my nose. It's itchy. Okay. Oh, wrong brush. Bronzer brush, take it, do some of those colors. And then I'm just gonna go kind of back over where I was previously. I don't push that hard, just don't want it to come off the brush too much yet. Oh. The best trick is like to do some circles, but I feel like I can do it off, like I can do circles like this, right? But then when it comes to like doing it on my face, like, watch. That's the best I can do. And what I like to do is just make, let's go back in here, just kind of make a big 3. Pretty good so far. I'm gonna do the rest off camera. Okay. My parents keep calling me, but it's okay. We have everything figured out now. So Blend, blend. And a little bit on the nose, a little bit on the nose. Trust the process. Okay. So now that that is all done, I'm taking my big fluffy brush, taking my, oops, and I forgot to tell you about the bronzer, sorry. My bronzer that I just used was Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, and I'm about to use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Fit, one moment. Airbrush Flawless Finish in One Fair. Just kind of go over everything. There, it looks a little bit better. Now I am going to take the Tarte Shape Tape in a line. It is the Glow Wand Shape Tape. I'll take that. Let's do a nice little line right here. Sometimes it gets in my hair. And then other side. A little bit of the extra that I pushed off, I'm gonna take and go like that. From above my lip. Honestly, wherever you deserve. So. Here. Don't be afraid to do a lot of highlight. I'm gonna take another one of my beauty blenders. And just blend. Blend. There we go. Good. Other side. last of my nose. Just blend, 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 blend. Cool. Okay, so pretty much everything is all done. At this point, like if you desire more bronzer, you can add more. I'm gonna actually turn this down. Just so you can see. Oops, in different lighting. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back, finish the last couple touches. I love blush. Okay. And then take this part, do it like right here. Then give myself some like peak right here. Make me look like I have some color. Cute. All done with that stuff now. Almost completely done. Didn't mean to do that dark, but that's good. So I take some of this. It is the iconic London Illuminator in color Original. And then I just take the beauty blender I used earlier and just kind of blend that up. Can I blend that out? One more time, blending all out. Okay, and if there's anything else that like you notice that doesn't look right, feel free to add them on. I'm going to take, a little bit more of this stuff, some lip butter. Okay, let me actually right before. Take the e.l.f. Set It or Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist up to 16-hour wear, and just can never have too much setting spray. Now, so let me work my hair. All done. Yay! And just to show you different lightings, I'll be right back. And just for natural lighting, I even have the lights in my face so you can see the sun. It's real. This is what it looks like, completely done. But I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. I had so much fun putting on some makeup, showing you guys what I've been doing, what I've been loving, what's been working for me. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you.